All right, here we go. This is it. Shoes on. I'm about to go outside, hit this run, while everybody else is sitting inside, all sad, doing nothing during quarantine. It's going to be me making the gains, losing fat. So let's go out and let's do this. And here we go. Nothing is stopping us now. I can feel the fat shredding off my body with every step I take. It's brilliant. My friends, they're not going to believe what I look like after quarantine. Jogging every single day, there is no way I don't lose fat from this. Oh boy, finally home. Let's go get that post-run meal. I'm going to eat whatever I want. I deserve this. I am just going to chomp down. Let's see. What do we got here? We got some cookies. Let's see. We got chips. I'll take some chips. All right, now it is time. Oh my God, this food is incredible. Oh my goodness, I was so hungry. Thank goodness. These cookies, these chips. Oh, what do I got next? Oh my God, this is so good. Cole continued his runs every day for 2 months, and when the 2 months was over, this is what he looked like. All because he decided to do cardio for fat loss. So that intro, yes, indeed was a fictional story, but it is going to be related to something that I'm going to talk about later in this video. But welcome to this video. My name's Cole Hastings, and if you're trying to evolve your body and mind through a plant-based diet as well as personal development topics, then consider subscribing and hitting that bell so you don't miss a video. People ask me all the time if I do cardio to stay so lean, and the answer is always no, but this is for a good reason. Reason being is because I hate steady state cardio that isn't in the form of a sport. You know, I love playing soccer, basketball, football, anything really, but I rarely play these sports, especially during quarantine, but I'm still able to stay lean all year round. So how do I do this? Well, it's through weightlifting, of course, but there's also another form of cardio which is more effective than jogging or going on the elliptical for an hour. But first, let's go over why cardio is actually bad for fat loss, because this is super important to understand. Now, there's been a whole bunch of research done on this, but it all revolves around a little hormone in our body called ghrelin. Ghrelin is a hormone that is produced and released mainly by the stomach, with small amounts also released by the small intestine, pancreas, and brain. Ghrelin has numerous functions. It is termed the hunger hormone because it stimulates appetite, it increases food intake, and it promotes fat storage. When lots of ghrelin is produced in the body, it sends signals to your brain that you're actually hungry and it is telling you to eat. And I bet you can guess right now what produces a lot more ghrelin. And yes, it is steady state cardio. When we go for very long runs, do 90-minute yoga sessions, or any other long forms of cardio, your body's ghrelin shoots up and you go straight for the food. And the reason behind this is actually pretty interesting. Your body might perceive the long workout as a famine and you get hungrier because of it. You're essentially tricking your body to say, hey, the next time you see food, you need to overeat or you might die. And obviously this isn't what's happening, but sometimes our body likes to trick us into doing something that we shouldn't be doing. Now, I've stated this in many previous videos, but the most important factor to fat loss is being in a caloric deficit, and that means eating less calories than you burn in a given day. This is why people think long forms of cardio are so effective, because you burn so many calories, and therefore it should be easier to eat below the amount of calories that you burned in that day. But most of the time, we are much more likely to end up overeating due to our ghrelin hormone getting messed up by the cardio. And to add even another layer on top of that high calorie cake, when you go for a run or do some sort of long form cardio, you think that you actually deserve to eat more. Not just because of the ghrelin, but because I know you're guilty of this, because you did so much running that day, you tell yourself, well, I did all this running, I think I deserve to eat those 3 leftover donuts or that slice of cheesecake. And you're much less likely to do that to yourself if you actually do weightlifting or you do the other form of cardio, which I actually recommend, which is high intensity interval training. Now, I believe weightlifting is such an amazing tool for fat loss, not only because you're building muscle through the process, but because you also burn so many calories as you're doing it. And the more muscle you have, the more fat you actually burn while at rest. Building muscle actually helps you burn more calories at rest. Like when you do cardio, you will burn many calories during your exercise and a little while after. But when you lift weights and build muscle, those muscles will constantly be burning calories while at rest to stay alive. So it is in your benefit to build muscle and get rid of the fat. So for example, a guy like me who's 220 pounds, has a decent bit of muscle, is gonna burn way more calories throughout the day than a guy who's like 150 pounds, doesn't have that much muscle. Even if we both don't do workouts that day, I'm gonna be burning way more calories. But if weightlifting isn't your thing, if building muscle isn't your thing, you can go to HIIT, high intensity interval training. And you might be saying, Cole, wait a second, isn't this just gonna spike our ghrelin levels just like the other forms of cardio? Actually, no, it's not, because body temperature is thought to play a huge role in hunger suppression after a workout. Sometimes your core body temperature is raised so much during intense exercise and blood flow is redistributed so much to the muscles and skin that digestion is essentially shut down until blood flow and body temperature normalize. During a short window after exercising, you won't be hungry because the body knows that digestion would be ineffective. The best part about HIIT is that it's also much more effective at muscle preservation than steady state cardio, which has been shown to promote muscle loss at large quantities. So that leaves the question, what HIIT workouts should you be doing? Now, I recommend doing something like sprints or jumping jacks, burpees, elliptical, or maybe cycling for 30 to 60 seconds at the fastest pace you can, just going all out with it, and then resting or doing a slower version of it for about 30 to 60 seconds. So like doing sprints like that is super helpful, or any of the other things that I just listed. And then you repeat that process over and over. And this not only burns calories quicker than steady state form of cardio, but like I stated previously, it won't give you that ghrelin spike that steady state cardio gives you as well. If you enjoyed this video and learned something and you're gonna try out some HIIT or weightlifting, leave a like on the video, helps the channel grow. I'm happy to give you guys this information so you actually start seeing results in the gym. And if you need more guidance, I do offer workout and meal plans on my website. I've trained dozens of clients, nothing but success. I teach them exactly what to eat and how they should be working out to build muscle, to lose fat, all of that. If you want to gain some confidence, actually start seeing progress with your physique, and just love yourself to the maximum degree through my program, then go to seasonedtofu.com/shop and you can check out what I have to offer. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. See you in the next video.